Hi, it's Coach Jeff. It is Thursday, April 2nd, 2020. I had an amazing day today. On Thursdays, my son and I get up early and we work out. So today, put on the weight vest, started flipping some tires, doing a little Murph prep, and was then walked the dog. So I spent time with him. Then I was able to do a connection interview with one of my friends who is also in CrossFit, but him and his wife and family have just gotten over being infected with COVID-19, and the wonderful, positive hope that he's talking about, and the connection that it made for me. He kept posting about it, and it's on the channel, but he it just spoke to me because he was very matter of fact, and he just wanted to stay open and let people know if they were going through the similar things, or excuse me, if they had questions. And I think some of the things that made the biggest difference to me, I wrote several of them down, and he said, a lot of it was he realized there was a turning point. And the turning point for him is when he realized the mental side of, there was all the stuff he couldn't control. So what could he control? And it was a mental capacity situation. Like, okay, so let's go. Let's see what we have. Do the best with what we can when we get it. And that came through when he was writing, and it's just so genuine and authentic, and his wife's wonderful, and you just rooted for him. And so another one of the parts he talked about was this support systems, and he wanted to be a support system for other people. And that's once again, that's what I'm trying to do. And it's the optimism. It's, yes, this is a serious disease. His wife ran for office a while ago, and one of the people that helped her, this 24-year-old, passed away from complications on Tuesday. So he's well aware, and he's more aware than me. If I had it, I was mild. If I had any symptoms, what he went through was scary. When we talked about, we talked beforehand, before the interview, before I started recording, and just, I told him my why, and why I want to interview him, and why I want to reach out, and the fact that I don't like that it's having to take a world crisis for people to connect, whereas that's why I felt close to him. That's why I reached out to him, because 3 years ago he asked me to be on his team. It's called a Million Meter Row, and it was to raise money for suicide prevention in military veterans. And he is authentic. He wants to help, and so that's what he's going to do. And that was the last thing he said, and the point that stuck with me the most was, how can I be helpful to everybody? And I know one of the things I like is, I was listening, and I can't remember who it was, but they said, staying at home is not being weak, because most of us want to be outside, want to go other places, not just outside, but want to go shopping. It's funny because my friend and I always talk about not liking going shopping. I would love to go shopping. I would love to, just talk to a cashier or a stock person, and not worry about could they possibly give me something that might kill somebody in my family. And so, but that's what this whole situation has given us. It's given us such a great perspective on what really is important. And we all have situations in our life that maybe left a bad taste in our mouth, or things didn't work out the way um, we wanted it to. Things are probably working out the way they should. And it's, for me, I think just connecting with him and hearing the optimism and the unselfishness and the desire to make a difference to anybody. And so I said, "Is it okay if I, maybe share this and put it on?" And he said, "Yeah, get if whoever wants to hear it, let him hear it. Go ahead, post it, everything." And I didn't, I haven't listened to it. I haven't listened to any of the posts I do because, right, like I said, right before I do a post, I pray and I just say, use me, talk through me, and hopefully somebody will listen to this at some point and get something out of it. I know no matter what, the act of doing it is making me and solidifying me as a better person and solidifying me as the true beacon of light and the lighthouse that I want to be. And I've been inside my whole life, and I just haven't found the best way to let it out. So I hope everybody has a great Thursday. I pray for everybody who's dealing with all these craziness and the normal craziness on top with COVID on top of that. And so yeah, that's I would just want you guys to think of is, how can I be helpful? So on Friday, March 3rd, how can I be helpful? In numerous ways. So, be creative, come up with something. And if nobody tells you, I care about you.